Hey guys, it's Bart Johnson here. Haven't seen you in a bit, but I'm here to share with you exactly why that is and tell you a little bit about what I've been up to and where I am right now. So I am currently on, I believe it's day 15, working on a documentary down here in beautiful Laguna, San Ignacio in Baja California Sur in Mexico. So you can see back there, I'm actually just coming from my tent. Those are the tents we've been living in. This is the camp here. There's a couple of buildings and all that stuff, but the only electricity is solar. And the only water we have is in these big tanks back here that you can see. So it's definitely an out in the field adventure, but it has been great. So we've been working on a documentary about this beautiful lagoon, about the people here, and about the gray whales that can be found in its waters that come here to mate and give birth and raise their calves every spring. So it's been an amazing adventure. This is my third time down here, but this has been the longest haul. You can probably tell from my face. I've got a little bit of sun because we are in a desert and then there's water. So lots of sun going on down here. So let me tell you a little bit about what this project has been like and seriously what the realities are of doing a professional documentary and a project of this scale and in such a challenging environment. I mean, obviously it starts with getting here. So flying out of DCA in Washington, DC, mountain of bags, tons and tons of gear, then getting everything transported across the country, crossing the Mexican border, and then about 13 hours worth of driving to get down here to this lagoon. And then when we get here, the challenges didn't stop. We live in tents, like I showed you before. I showed you where our little camp was. And we have an office, which is another tent. We keep our gear in another tent. We're out here. Sometimes it gets super windy. It's actually pretty nice right now. But we have had some pretty bad windstorms where there's a lot of sand, a lot of salt spray and stuff like that. So there's definitely been a lot of gear cleaning. We have also been doing a lot of work out on the water. So we've been going out on these small boats. You can see a couple of them out there called pangas. They're little fiberglass boats. But I've been out there running my Ready rig and my Ronin 2 with the red Komodo. Definitely not a small setup. Definitely not the easiest to hop onto and off of a boat with. And sometimes we have some rough seas and stuff like that. But luckily no disasters, and cover the gear with some towels and some trash bags, and everything has been good. Dude, I mean, who wouldn't want to take a giant cinema rig like that out on the water to go play with gray whales? I mean, it's freaking great. But in addition to all of the on the water stuff, all of the shooting in the surrounding communities, all the interviews that we have been shooting with local fishermen and all of the people in the small villages that live here in this desert environment and live off of this lagoon, you know, we've been doing a lot of other filming as well. So right now, for example, let me make sure I'm not in the shot, but right now I'm shooting a time lapse. So I have my my Edelkrone slider and motion kit, the Head Plus, all that fun stuff set up here, and I'm shooting a time lapse as this tide comes in. You can see the tide is extremely low right now, but it's going to be coming in over the next 2 hours, and so I have this doing a cool move, and we should get a pretty sweet time lapse out of that. And I've been doing some sunset time lapses and stuff like that as well. So like I said, we are on, I think it's about day 15 right now. We only have, I think, yeah, 4 days left until I'm back home, and several of those are of course travel days. So we're wrapping up down here, we're winding down. We still have plenty to shoot, but it is sadly coming to a close. But for right now, while this time lapse is running, I'm going to enjoy this rare moment of peace, and I'm gonna enjoy myself a little cigar and sit here in the shade as this thing runs. And yeah, it should be a good time. Anyway, guys, I wanted to let you know what I've been up to. I like sharing this kind of stuff with you guys. I hope to have more of these sort of intense in the field projects to share with you guys on this channel more in the future, because I'm not always able to shoot behind the scenes stuff. And to be honest, some of the stuff I shoot, it's not that interesting. It's definitely not all as exciting as this project. But I look forward to getting back home. I look forward to connecting with all of you guys again. And I look forward to putting out some content and moving forward and seeing what adventures next. So make sure you guys stay tuned. I'll see you when I get back.